Hi, my name is Andrew, and before I jump into what I want to talk to you about, I want to give you just a little bit of my background. So, I am a U.S. Marine veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020, and I saw at that time that a lot of small businesses were struggling as a result of COVID lockdowns and, all the other craziness that was going on around that time. That was not something that I liked to see at all. Because I believe very strongly that small business is the backbone of America. And so I started my company, Sovereign SEO, with the intention to connect small and local businesses to more people so that you guys can help more people and achieve the growth and success that you're looking for. So with that in mind, I want to talk to you about how you can use your presence online to do exactly that. So the first thing I wanted to show you is just some metrics here. So this is a tool I use called Ahrefs. Among other things, it allows me to take a look at how many people are searching for what on Google each month. Roofing Companies Tucson gets searched on average 1,000 times per month. Roof Repair Tucson gets searched 500. And all these other similar keywords down here that indicate that customers around Tucson are looking for roofing services are all getting hundreds of searches each month. So I hope you can kind of understand how that could be so important for you and impactful for your business. If you're able to capture even, the total of all these keywords here is 12,000 searches per month. If you're even able to capture 500 of those searches, that would mean that probably 5 to 10% of those people visiting your site would reach out to you. And so, doing the math, that's 25 to 50 people who would be reaching out to you every month. People that you don't have to, go and hunt down, knocking doors, or, getting business in other ways. Customers who are coming to you so you can help them. And so I want to show you how to do exactly that, how to capture a little bit more of that traffic. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the content on your page. And when I say content, I'm talking about exactly, the text content here. And it doesn't have to be necessarily here on the front page. It could be back here on your service pages, or you could do a set of location pages for different locales around Tucson. That's something I like to do. Looks like that page may be a little slow showing up, so I'll just talk through it. So something that's really important when you're writing content. And it can be helpful to do this on your front page, just because a lot of times it's easier to get your front page ranked than it is to get other back pages linked. When you're writing this content, it's very important to consider exactly these words that you want to rank for. So for instance, this one, which gets searched 1,000 times per month, we want to we would want to repeat this phrase on our page several times in a way that's natural. So what I would suggest is you guys add 500 to 1,000 words on this page so that you can talk about some of these keywords. So that is my first suggestion for you guys. To show you what it looks like in practice, I went and typed Roofing Companies Tucson into Google, looked for your first competitor down here. It's Blue Mountain Roofing. We're ignoring these guys because this is not a roofer, or it's not a roofing company. It's just a directory, it looks like. Blue Mountain Roofing, this is what their site looks like. Front and center, we see a use of a keyword right away. Roofing company in Tucson, AZ. Roofing company in Tucson, Tucson Roofing, Roofing Tucson, Roofing Tucson. So, you can see these guys are really putting this into practice. And clearly it's working to a degree because they're very much on the list for Roofing Companies Tucson. All right. So the second thing that's important here, and my second tip for you guys, is something called backlinks. And all a backlink is basically somewhere that there's a link to your website somewhere else on the internet. So currently you guys have 141 backlinks coming from 35 different websites. Just for a point of reference again, this is what Blue Mountains looks like. They have 3.6 thousand backlinks off of almost 300 websites. I know that's kind of a daunting number to see so many backlinks right there, but the quality of the backlinks you have is actually more important than the quantity. Quantity helps certainly, but when I say quality, I mean the relevance of the backlinks to your website and the credibility of those websites that are citing you. Those are very important when it comes to how highly your website ranks on Google. So just to take a look at some of the keywords you guys are ranking for right now, and the keywords. Let me take a step back. So the first tip I gave you guys, content, has to do with what your site is going to rank for, right? And then backlinks, which we just talked about, will dictate whether you're on page 1 or page 9. So better quality backlinks mean that you're on page 1 versus not having good quality backlinks means you're likely going to be back on page 4, 5, 6 where nobody's going to see your website. So between the culmination of those two things, you guys are currently ranking on page 1 for several great keywords. Obviously you're ranking on page 1 for your name. That's good. You're also ranking towards the bottom of page 1 for roof maintenance Tucson, roofing tiles Tucson, shingle roof repair Tucson, roof tiles Tucson. So these are some awesome keywords that you guys are currently on page 1 for. Kudos to you guys. I'm sure that's getting your site some visits. And actually, if we look at this, we can see you guys are on average getting about 120 site visits per month. So that's great. And one thing that I wanted to highlight here is if you guys were to go after and add some more backlinks for keywords like roofer Tucson AZ, which gets 400 searches per month, or Tucson roofing contractor, you would probably see this number go really quickly from 120 a month to something more like Blue Mountain, which these guys are ranking for big money keywords, so they're getting almost 1,000 visits per month. So that's my second tip. Would be adding some good quality backlinks so that you guys can go from page 2 and 3 for a lot of these more highly searched ones and get these onto page 1. So that's tip 2, is good quality backlinks. Add some more. Last tip, this right here is something we call the map pack. It's basically just Google's business directory. You'll notice that Blue Mountain Roofing, even though they're ranked on the top of the roofing, or on the top of the ratings, on the top of the list for websites, down here in the organic rankings, they are not in the top 3 rankings up here. And that's because this is dictated mostly by backlinks, like we just talked about. These have a lot of factors at play, but one of them that's very important, that doesn't move the needle so much for organic rankings, but really does matter up here, is something called citations. And all a citation is somewhere that your business name, phone number, and address appear together on the internet. So that would be somewhere like BBB, yellowpages.com, etc. So my tip here is you go and you find where these guys have citations, and you get your business cited there as well. If you do that with all 3 of these, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to have more than any one of them, and you'll see that that really helps in getting your company here into the top 3, which is a very high-profile spot as well when customers are searching. So those are the 3 tips I have for you. The first 2, content and backlinks, have to do with ranking down here in the organic rankings. The third tip, citations, has to do with ranking up here in the map pack. I hope this info is helpful to you. Please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions or if there's anything that I can do to help you guys out with this. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing back from you.